there is one girl group that represents the best of K-pop, and what K-pop is, it has to be this girl group right here, KAIA, or KAIA, however you prefer to say it. I'm going with KAIA. Let me know in the comments. Early on for me to be telling you to let me know things in the comments, but hey, here we are. Let me know in the comments if I'm absolutely butchering the pronunciation of that. But today's video is all about KAIA. Who is KAIA and why are they such a great representation of P-pop? What's up guys? My name's Cameron. If you are new here, I'm the white British guy that is on a self-discovery of Asian pop music, and I'm sharing every one of my discoveries with you. My last video I've just filmed was my thank you video about almost having 9,000 subscribers and how my channel has changed and how now everything that I do from this moment on is going to be Asian pop music and possibly Asian culture and possibly just everything about a white British dude making videos about Asian culture, which is why I look exactly the same as I did in my last video. If I've stuck to my schedule, this is 2 days after that one, but there was actually filmed the same day. Cheeky, I know. So yeah, I'm not yet married and I'm not yet on my honeymoon, and the eye is still funny. Ignore it though, ignore the eye. Do not look at it, do not look at the eye. Anyway, if you're new here and this is your first video you've ever seen of me, this is probably a terrible first impression, so I do apologise. Back to the only reason you're here, KAIA. In this video, we deep dive who are KAIA, how they started, what makes them unique, what they've achieved so far in life, and where are they now in 2025. The group KAIA debuted under ShowBT Philippines and later partnered with Sony Music Philippines. The name carries layered meaning. It's derived from the word kinea, meaning inner character, personality and individuality. It's also a homage to KAIA, which in Tagalog means capable or able to overcome any kind of obstacle, which is a beautiful word, really. KAIA. That would be great for like a Filipino restaurant, I think. KAIA. Their logo motif is inspired by the dragonfly, which symbolises beauty, strength, transformation and doing more than what meets the eye. Once again, beautiful. This has got to be the best name of a P-pop group I've heard in a long time, maybe my favourite name. That and Bina. I just love the name Bina, but KAIA is definitely a close second. Before their official debut, KAIA teased their identity. This was late 2021. On December the 10th, 2021, their pre-debut single KAIA was released, introducing fans to the sound and the concept for the first ever time, which is also, I think, a brave move to name yourself KAIA with an I, but release a song KAIA with a Y, because it causes a little bit confusion with people trying to search for you. Not so much, I imagine, if you're Filipino. If you're Filipino, I'm guessing that you could tell the difference instantly, but for the rest of the world, it was a little bit confusing. But a brave move and a strong move. Even in those early years, KAIA showed ambition. They participated in P-popcon in 2022 as both open acts and main performers, sharing stages with established group. And hey, do you think with my discovery of P-pop, do you think I will ever go to like a P-pop convention? How great would that be as well? If these videos could be so successful that I could go to like P-pop conventions and K-pop conventions and have like a camera follow me and I could interview people, oh, that would be amazing. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's for the future. For now, I'm still worried about this video getting more than 500 views. So let's crack on with it so people don't tune out just yet. Moving on to the members. We spoke about KAIA, how they started, when they started and what the name means. But what about the members? Well, let's take a closer inspection at those members. The first one you've got is Angela. She is the leader, vocalist and dancer. Full name, Charlotte Angela Hermosa. She and her twin sister were once child actors and models. known as the Lumen Twins. Very interesting. She plays guitar and she studied mass communication. Next up we have Charice, who is the main rapper and dancer. She's the twin of Angela. Remember Angela? We just spoke about Angela. Well, this is Angela's twin in the same band. Working with your family can never be good, because surely you're going to argue all the time, but if it works for them, it works for them. Now Charice, she tends to take the rap and the dance parts more often than any other member of the group, and she studied hotel and restaurant management, something that I myself did before doing videography and making social media. So me and Charice, we're on the same page. We understand, you know, we know each other. Then you've got Alexa. She's a rapper and dancer. She's the quiet but eclectic one. She loves anime and she experiments with hair colours. She's a bit more out there than some of the other girls, and yeah, this is Alexa. Then we've got Charlotte. She's the main dancer. She also does rap and vocals. She's known for her dance skills, and she used to be a cheerleader and she used to do folk dancing, so she's definitely the dancer of the group. And there we have it. That is the member breakdown of KAIA. Moving on, what kind of music do they make together? What is the inspiration and the style of KAIA? Their genre spans from P-pop to bubblegum pop, dance, trap and hip-hop. Is a blend of all these kind of dancey genres. The concept leans more youthful and vibrant, but with moments of grit and confidence. Aesthetically speaking, expect bright visuals, energetic choreography and colourful branding. Their palette is turquoise and purple. It's a very strong kind of branding. It's youthful, it's dancer, it's the kind of music you're going to put on when you're at a party. Notable releases include what we've already spoke about, which was KAIA, which they debuted with. That kind of laid the groundwork, had a soft pop tone to it. Then in 2022, we had Blah Blah. That was a stronger beat, more polished production. And then we had Dalawa, a shift in tone, more emotional. It explores kind of relationship themes. 5678 was in 2023. It was more confident, crisp choreography, and it's shown growth. And then later tracks like You Did It in 2024 and Tanga in 2025 kind of continued this output and this vibe. Really good music. They've had quite a cohesive growth. They've not changed massively since their debut in terms of style and music, which is very good if you're a fan of them. It means you can be a fan from day one and you know what you're to get, you know what you're to expect, which is empowerment, individual identity, and challenging and dealing with expectations. Youthfulness, optimisticness, maturity. Strong themes. Now for a relatively new group, KAIA have had some notable wins, but also hurdles. They've had award recognition. They've been nominated and won awards like the Rising Girl Group of the Year award, their performance opportunities, like we spoke about already, P-pop Con. They've had appearances there, and they've also featured on television shows. They've had solo concerts like the KAIA Is Here concert. That was the first solo one, December 19th, 2023. And their visibility in P-pop festivals and the media all shows that they're making significant growth as a group. Very successful. However, we always have to talk about the struggles and the challenges, and KAIA is no exception to struggles and challenges. Staying consistent has been difficult for them. Frequency of releases is still a challenge in the crowded P-pop scene. There's a lot of music coming out of P-pop right now, and unless you're constantly releasing things, you're just not going to stay relevant. And even though they've had consistent releases, there's big gaps between them that make it quite difficult, to hold people's attention. There's also been a lot of competition, once again, with a lot of new P-pop groups coming out and social media and P-pop going more global. There's way more competition, and KAIA has found that difficult to compete with some other people like Bina, like G22, big girl groups with big identities. We've also had some member changes, internal issues, pre-debut departures like Joanna is one example that springs to mind. Managing expectations and growth and group dynamics is always a balancing act, and all these kind of difficulties, but hey, KAIA is still here, KAIA is still going strong. KAIA has overcome a lot of those difficulties. So where is KAIA now, 2025, and what are they doing? They remain active still under Sony Music Philippines after transitioning from ShowBT, which we spoke about in the beginning. In 2025, they released the song Tango, which we also spoke about, which is a very successful song. Their social media remains active. They tease performances on there all the time. They're still posting all the time. The social media is great. Check them out on Instagram if you haven't already. There was also mentioned amongst rising names in the P-pop landscape. Though not all major new albums have come yet, KAIA's path is one of steady presence and momentum. And that is KAIA. They're still young, both in members, both in just as a group. There's a lot of growth they can still make. They've got, like I said, a strong identity. It's not solidified yet, as in, if you think of bright, sparkly P-pop groups, you don't initially jump to thinking about KAIA. So there's still definitely some work around that identity to be built, but they're doing very strong. The music that they're releasing is very good. We've just gone through the journey. It's quite successful and it's still growing even more successful today. So if you are a KAIA fan, let me know in the comments anything that I missed out, and let me know what P-pop group I should be checking out next, what I should be adding to my list. I've got a long list that you guys have chose. I'm going to pick one at random and that's going to be my next video. So do let me know.